Hi everyone, it's Linda here from the Scented Dove. Today I'm making our very popular goat's milk and a Manuka Honey Honeycomb soap. Now this soap has pure goat's milk, no water, just the goat's milk, and beeswax, cocoa butter, shea butter, palm oil, coconut oil, castor oil, olive oil, canola oil, and I do add sodium lactate so that it helps to make a nice hard bar, especially when you're doing goat's milk. I find that it helps. So now what I'm doing now, I've added my lye to my frozen goat's milk, and that is almost melted. I've got my oils ready. They are curling in the crock pot. I'm going to crock pot this today because I have a lot of orders and they want them now. So this is a good way of doing it now. So I'll just take photos from now on because it's a bit, takes too long for me to upload the video. So I'll take photos and I'll record whenever I can. I'll see you soon. Bye now. Okay, I'm back now, and I've emulsified the mixture with just by mixing it with my little mixer, and now I've turned the crock pot down to low. I started it off on warm and then I realised it's probably best if I put it on low. So now I'm going to stick blend this till I reach a really good trace, and then I'll probably just check that the milk is not burning on the bottom and turn the crock pot off if it is, because with goat's milk you just have to really watch hot process that it doesn't overheat. Okay, thank you. I'll come back in a minute. Now about 15 minutes into the process, the soap is looking pretty good. It's not too hot and it's coming on well. I'll just keep my eye on the temperature. At the moment I have it off, and I'll be turning it back on to low shortly. Now I've just lined my box with bubble wrap, because traditionally I have this soap called Honeycomb. To get the honeycomb effect on there, I use bubble wrap, just your ordinary, just like that, and when you put the soap in the box, it gives that honeycomb effect. I'm sure everybody knows that. It's something that soapers have been doing for ages. I didn't have a big enough mould to put this soap in. I wanted to do quite a large batch, so I just used a box that I got my printer paper in. So for all you new soapers out there, you don't need to have expensive moulds. Just find what you can around the house and use your liners to line them, and they will serve very well. I've used this box probably about 3 or 4 times now, so it's pretty good. Okay, so I'll bring you back when the soap progresses a little bit more. Okay, now what I'm showing you now is you can see the soap beginning to gel around the edges. It's getting very translucent, and we've got the island of hard soap in the middle. So when this comes over to here, I will remix it, add my super fats. My super fats are in here. I've got sweet almond oil, neem oil, and rosehip oil, which is what I super fat all my soaps with, because I really like the properties of every one of those oils to make a beautiful moisturising bar of soap. and I also have the Manuka Honey in here. Now when I add the Manuka Honey, this soap is going to get very hot because it contains the sugar, of course, in the honey, and that will make it hot. So I have to have it completely, well, I won't have to have the crock pot on to do that. So this is really going very well. I've got my mixer. I don't have, I'm not going to use my whisk. I'm going to use my mixer when this starts to get a little bit more gelled in the middle. You can see it's almost there. I'll just put that cut in there then just to see. Yep, not far to go yet. I might even start mixing it soon. Okay, I'll come back again in a minute. Okay, now I've mixed with my little handheld mixer and the soap. I have tested the soap. There is no lye present in this soap, and it's well mixed now. I like to mix it up. It cools the soap down, and I like to use this rather than the stick blender to do that. It seems to aerate the soap and keep it nice and smooth. So I'm going to add my super fats now and the honey, and the soap is around about 100 and edging up, just coming past 170. So I want it to cool down a little bit more. I want it to go down to about 160. Then I'll add my fragrance oil, which is L'Occitane's honey, and also I've added lavender to that, lavender essential oil, and that'll go in when the soap is at 160 so that it doesn't burn off the fragrance and we get the full fragrance in that. But I'll add my super fats first, give it a mix with my handheld mixer, and it'll cool down a little bit more. I'll bring you back soon. Okay, super fats are in, the soap's cooled down, and I've added the fragrance. Now I'm going to dollop it into the mould. So it's a nice fluffy soap because it's been hand mixed to get it to that stage. Oh, sorry, I'm not putting it in the right camera in the right direction. So I'll just keep putting it in here. I'm not sure whether I'm going to cover it or not. It's quite a hot day here and I don't really want it to heat up anymore. It'll be a nice light colour, and I'll just think about it. I may do. The hot process does tend to have that rustic look on the top. Some people like it, some people don't. But certainly I like doing hot process, and I do like the soap to use at the end, because I really do think it makes a very mild bar of soap. Because this is it now. The soap has been through its gel phase and there is no more lye present. If I was to touch this now, it wouldn't burn me at all. So you can virtually use the soap straight away after it's cut, and it's wonderful for washing up. When I put this bowl in here, I've got my lovely soap to wash all my soapy things, spatulas and things. Alright, so I'll finish this off. I may put the top on it to give it the honeycomb wax top. I don't know. I might just flatten it down with my hands and see how we go, because I don't want it to heat up that goat's milk, and it gets the colour's not good, but also it gets a burnt kind of a a fragrance to it as well. Okay, so that's my honeycomb soap for now, and I'll show you the cut bars tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye. Hello everyone, it's Linda again. Now it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I started doing this soap at 12 o'clock, and I think it took about 45 minutes to 50 minutes from the time I started to the time that I put it in the mould. And now here I've unmoulded it and cut a few slices for you to see, because I want you to see that the colour is really good. I'm very, very happy with this soap, seeing as it is a full goat's milk soap. There is no water, it's all goat's milk, and I hot processed it. So I'm really, really happy with how it's turned out. There are a few little bubbles in it, but they're just air bubbles, and I can probably fix those up. That's just cosmetic on the outside, but I really like it. It smells absolutely beautiful with the honey fragrance and the lavender. And I did eventually do the honeycomb on the top, and it worked out really well. I'm very, very happy. This was a 1.5 kilo batch, or probably nearly 3 pounds in what you would in the US you would soap with. So I'm very happy with those. Thank you for watching everyone. Bye now.